Hey, closer to the weekend. And I'm so excited about a nice little surprise that I had this morning that I had to come online to share with you what little surprise was waiting for me when I took the trash out this morning. And it was so sweet. It was so thoughtful. I had to come on here live to share this with you as a living, breathing example. As a living, breathing example of what it looks like when Black women support other Black women. All right. So, as I told you, for once, I kind of beat the trash guys this morning and actually went outside early by my standards to put the trash out. Okay. And then as I turned to come back in the house, I'm seeing this box at my door. And I'm like, I didn't order anything. I wonder what that is. And so I looked at it because sometimes, they make a mistake. They put the box at the wrong door. It's like, maybe it belongs to my neighbor. And I was like, no, it's mine. And I was like, what did I order? I don't remember ordering anything. And then I looked and it says Sassy Jones. Any Sassy Jones friends in here? It said Sassy Jones. And I'm like, oh, I don't remember ordering things from them lately, though, because I do. I'm a Sassy Jones girl. Okay, this is a Sassy Jones jogger. I probably have a good, almost probably damn near a dozen of her joggers. I love her joggers, among other items, candles, lip glosses, like amazing. And I was like, I don't remember. I was like, maybe, sometimes when you order something from her, she pre-orders. And I was like, maybe I ordered something from her a few months back and it's just now getting in stock, but I couldn't remember. I was like, I don't remember. I don't know. So I came in the house and I opened it. And I hadn't ordered it. It was a beautifully boxed gift from Sharice Jones. In it with a handwritten note from Sharice. And if you guys don't know who Sharice Jones is, she is the CEO of the $80+ million brand Sassy Jones and a friend of mine. And she took time out of her busy day of running her $80 million enterprise to send me a few Sassy Jones gifts, which I'm wearing right now, by the way, these lovely earrings, okay? This bracelet, this sort of neutral lipstick, which her lipsticks are so cool, you guys, because if you just press this button here, that's how you open it. Did you see that? So you press the button, boom, and there goes the lipstick and you open it, right? Like a nice little neutral color lipstick with this note, okay? Please grant me a second to read this to you because this was so kind and it really moved me, brought me to tears this morning, okay? She said, Avis, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the profound impact you've had on the legacy of Sassy Jones. Through your visionary leadership and the sheer brilliance of your presence, you've been a source of inspiration to me. This woman inspires me, y'all. So the fact that she took time out of her day to write this to me just blew me away, okay? You've been a source of inspiration to me. Your influence is not just felt, it's woven into the fabric of history. Wishing you a powerful and uplifting Black History Month. Was that not sweet? Was that not kind? Was that not thoughtful? I wanted to publicly come on here. I'm obviously privately reaching out to her, but I also wanted to publicly come on here and say thank you, Sharice Jones, for this kind, thoughtful gesture and the beautiful gifts that you provided, but most of all, for taking the time out of your day to write me this note. And I'm going to tell you why this is touching me so deeply this morning. You guys have seen me come on here quite a bit lately. And that was kind of her, wasn't it? And let me just say a little bit more about what Sassy Jones is, because I want you guys to support it. This is a Black woman-owned brand. Sassy Jones is a brilliant CEO and fashion designer extraordinaire. You can support her by going to shopsassyjones.com, all right? And what her brand does is they sell all sorts of accessories. They sell They sell clothes. I really love her joggers. Like I live in her joggers. Like I said, I probably have about a dozen different joggers, all sorts of different designs and colors. In addition to that, she has makeup, handbags, you name it. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful accessory brand. Even home goods. I have some of her candles. It's amazing. But what I particularly love about Sassy Jones's inspiration is that her style is very much influenced by African design. It's very much bold. She talks about the fact that she designs for the unicorn, right? So the bold woman. And she's very, very thoughtful in terms of the colors and the designs that she brings in that are very either Afrocentric or Caribbean influenced in nature. So it is a Black woman who is designing for Black women. That said, this really moved me so much because you all know that a lot of the time that I've been going live recently, I've been talking about all that's been happening. Thank you for dropping that. I've been talking about what's been happening here in DC recently with this new administration, all that's been going on that's targeting Black business owners. And I want y'all to be clear, it's not just Black business owners who are in the DEI space, even though they are worthy of protection. They have done good work. They continue to do good work. They are good people trying to make the world a better place. But I want you to understand that what's happening in DC is not going to only impact businesses like that. It's going to impact businesses like this. Because her target customer is women who look like you and me. And when you have this cretin just firing people left and right, gutting the federal workforce, which is disproportionately Black, by the way, a larger percentage of us work in the federal workforce than who live in the general population. It's been historically a key foothold to the Black middle class for Black families. Those trickle down to impact all Black businesses who target Black people or who have a disproportionate number of Black people who support their brand. So I want you to understand when I am coming on here and I'm talking about what is happening in DC, how it's impacting Black business owners, how it's impacting not even business owners, those of you who have jobs, who are employees. I'm going to be probably going live maybe even later on tonight. I saw some new data that I want to share. I'm going to email it out to my list today. But it talks about really what different companies are doing and specifically what they're doing to bend the knee to Trump. And company after company after company after company are specifically putting in black and white that they're looking to recruit less Black people, that they're ending their attempts to make sure that they are even considering people that look like you and me for jobs. Like they're just not even going to worry about that anymore. I do want you to realize that one of the things that he did on the very first day was to make it legal to racially discriminate again. That's apparently what he means when he says make America great again, make it legal to racially discriminate again in employment and federal contracting. And so he is exerting pressure on companies to disincentivize them from even hiring you. So if you're saying, I don't have a business, so I don't really give a damn about this, do you give a damn about your job? Do you give a damn about being able to get the next job? Do you give a damn about getting that promotion? Do you give a damn about getting that next promotion? Like, it is all interconnected. And so I say that because this came at such a powerful time for me because honestly, this work is heavy. This work is heavy. It can feel overwhelming. It can feel very, honestly, just very sad because I feel the hurt of those who came before us, who put everything on the line, many of whom gave their lives for the legal progress that was begrudgingly made in the 60s to expand opportunity. I see what happened. And then to see that that sacrifice was completely nullified within his first 24 hours in office, and not to see our core leaders in Congress say a damn thing about it, number one, to know that most media is not significantly covering it, to know that a lot of people that look like you and me are out here completely under some illusion saying, oh, look at all the money that they saved. Do you realize what they're doing? First of all, it's not really about saving money when at the same time that they're cutting people's jobs, Elon's still getting his billions in government contracts. If you want to save government spending or reduce government spending, why don't we stop funding Elon Musk's billion-dollar projects? How about that? Multi-billion-dollar projects. So it is that reality, and I'm sorry about what's going on over there in Instagram land. For some reason, it's going back and forth, so I can't help it. Sorry. So I say all that to say that it's been kind of very sad for me to see this destruction and to see it happen without people fighting a significant defense. It's also been very sad for me to see my clients, many of my clients, some amazing women doing amazing work, being targeted by this administration. It's been difficult and dismaying for me to see even many of the people that have signed up for my next training, Innovation. I sent them a survey, and I will tell you, 2/3 of the people that have finished the survey so far have said that they've personally been impacted by these pullbacks. And the majority of them have been impacted in a way in which they've lost already some $50,000 to $100,000 in contracts. I want to say that has been weighing heavily on me because I see, I'm not someone who is a fortune teller. I don't claim to be a fortune teller or any of that. But I am good at foretelling what will happen in the future just based on my deep understanding of our history and understanding of what politics is and how it works. And I can see what's in the future for us. Our house is on freaking fire. And the fact that people are walking around like ish is normal, it really, really, number one, it makes me angry, but also it saddens me. And so the last several weeks, honestly, have been very heavy for me. It's been very heavy. So to have this sister see me in this moment and take time out of her busy schedule, this sister who employs other sisters and brothers, whose company makes sure that their families can eat, who has to navigate the same economy like the rest of us with her business, making sure that she can make payroll every couple of weeks, who has those same pressures that every entrepreneur faces every single day. The fact that she took the time out of her schedule to sit down and hand write this note to me and send me these beautiful gifts, I cannot tell her how deeply I appreciate that, because it brought a smile to my face. And it just reminded me that what I'm doing matters. It matters. So that's the main thing I just wanted to come on here to say this morning. I'm not going to keep you long. I know everybody has a busy day, a busy schedule, busy things to do, but check out my cool earrings. You can get them at shopsassyjones.com. Check out my cool bracelet. You can get that at shopsassyjones.com. My amazing lipstick, which comes obviously in a wide range of colors, but you can, I think that's the coolest. Okay. You can get that too at shopsassyjones.com, and so much more. Support the sister's brand, support her business, support Black businesses all around you. Be very intentional about how you spend your Black dollars. And if you are a Black business owner, if you are a Black business owner who is concerned about the challenges that your business is facing right now, or that you perceive that your business will face, I'm going to ask that you join me next week. I'm holding a completely complimentary training called Innovation. Okay. I don't know what that means about what dollars. Okay. I am Black dollars. I guess that's what, maybe that's what, I don't know. So I want to ask you to join me next week. I'm holding my training Innovation. You can sign up at innovationtoelevation.com. And here's what I understand, that yes, this moment is a moment of crisis for us. This moment is it's very honestly hate-filled, hostile moment that we're having to navigate right now. It is a space where we're being targeted. It feels like a crisis because it is a crisis. But I also want you to understand that in moments of crisis, there is great opportunity. If you are willing to think differently, if you're willing to lean into this moment from the prism of what are the new challenges that are arising now, and what in my bag of skill sets is perfect for meeting this moment. That's what next week is all about. It's about walking through the process of getting a lay of the land, understanding what the situation is, determining how, which skill sets of yours you need to super lean into right now, and what needs to be your focus moving forward in order to take your business to the next level. I know that it's possible because I've been here, I've done that. Obviously, I've not lived through this situation before. Nobody that's alive today has lived through anything like what's happening right now in DC. The closest thing that historically that we've experienced as a people related to this is the post-Reconstruction period and the Rutherford B. Hayes Compromise. And Google it and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. But I have lived through the last major crisis that impacted businesses all across this nation. The very beginning of the pandemic, when businesses did not know what to do. They were paralyzed. They didn't know to go left or to go right. Many, unfortunately, succumbed to that situation. But it was in that situation that I decided, when everybody else was leaning out, I was going to lean in. When everybody else stopped and decided they want to pause and wait it out, I decided I wanted to run. And by making those decisions, I was able to do, at the very beginning of the pandemic, when other businesses were wondering which way to go, what to do, I was able to hit the ground running and do my first million in 8 months. Now is a scary time, no doubt about it. But it's also a time of opportunity when you make the decision that you are going to take advantage of this moment while your competitors are trying to figure out what to do next. And so I'll be laying out that process next week at innovationtoelevation.com. Okay. Make sure you go grab your spot. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And one more time, thank you so much, Sharice. I appreciate your thoughtfulness. I appreciate you seeing me. I appreciate you acknowledging me as someone who inspires you. And I have to tell you publicly, as I've also told you privately, you inspire me every damn day. I'm so proud of what you've built. And I would also say that your company is another example of someone who is able to innovate in a moment of quote unquote crisis in order to get to the next level. Yes. She did it too. Her company hasn't always been all that it is right now. It started out as an accessories brand that pretty much only sold jewelry. And she was inspired to start designing based on a crisis that she felt in her company around her business approach at that time. And it caused her to innovate. And as a result of that innovation, she has exploded. I want you to know that your next level is on the other side of this crisis. If you don't allow this crisis to psych you out, because part of the plan is to make you doubt yourself. Part of the plan is to make you give up. Part of the plan is to make you think that it's not possible or that you're not worthy. That's definitely part of the plan. Do not give them the freaking satisfaction. I want you to be what it says on the Sassy Jones tag here. That was on the bracelet that Sharice gifted to me today. And I'm going to read it to you because it's that powerful. I want this to be your mantra in this moment. Okay? So this says, be unapologetically unstoppable. Be unapologetically unstoppable. And let me just emphasize that a bit more. Be unapologetically freaking unstoppable. Just make that your mantra right now. Own that. Be that. No matter what they throw at you, no matter what they say about you, no matter what they do tomorrow, next week, next month, because we all know that this is just the beginning of an onslaught of cruelty. But in the midst of this, we are going to remember that. Be unapologetically unstoppable. No matter what they throw at us, we will rise. The secret is in your innovation. The next level will be your best level. With that said, you all, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy your Thursday. Happy Thursday. Go shop Sassy Jones, grab yourself some nice trinkets and bring some smiles and happiness and just feel good moments to yourself. Okay. Treat yourself. But also after you grab your trinkets, if you're a business owner or you're someone who knows that you need to be one, given everything that's going on with regards to firing people left and right, then you want to join me. You want to join me at innovationtoelevation.com. I'll see you next week. With that said, have a wonderful day and I will see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye.